Looks like he died without a struggle. Maybe killed in his sleep. They took everything he had. Money, jewellery, even his boots.
Now those look like nice boots. And there's the road, which means Pebbles is there. Right. I checked around the camp a little more looking for clues, you know, some conveniently placed chest with, I don't know, a signed confession in it or something, but couldn't find anything. I couldn't get into the robber baron's house. The guard did not seem to plan on going to bed. And I checked around the outside and there was no other way in, at least not that I could find. So honestly, I'm at a bit of a loss. I'm pretty sure it's that guy. He had the dice and the boots. They looked kind of nice compared to the rest of his stuff. Did I? I've crossed the river. I crossed the river a little early. Yes, I did. So what I'm wondering is if I talk to Sir and tell him what I know about the dice and the boots, whether or not he'll be able to shed any light on the situation. Okay, we can go down here. And we can figure it out together. Oh, okay. Whoa, whoa. Ah, it's early morning. It's early morning. I always have some freaky moments first thing in the morning for some reason. Okay, so he's cleaned. Okay, Sir Anselm. Dude, I want to ask. I found the. Sorry, I don't know who the murderer. I want to ask you.
There's something else I'd like to ask.
Can I ask you? Can I? No, not quite yet.
I've no more questions.
Sorry, I don't know who the murderer is. I think I did. I think I know who the murderer is. I think.
I have good news for you, Sir Anselm. I know who killed your friend. Who was it?
It was It wasn't Noggin. It wasn't Berta, I don't think. It was definitely not Blaha. I didn't. Well, I checked everyone's boots. I did check everyone's boots. I didn't talk to Blaha, though. It's Merhojed, isn't it? I'm not sure who did. Dude, we know this guy was a bad guy anyway. Petuna seemed to be a nice guy. Berta and Noggin. Berta was annoying, but I got the feeling he hadn't been out of the camp in ages. Noggin, no, it's him. He had the boots. I'm sure of it. He had the boots and he had the dice. It was Merhojed.
It was Merhojed, one of the brigands. How did you find out?
From the dice, from both. From the boots and from both. Can I not do both? The boots gave it away in the end.
From the boots? They had to be Sir Alphonse's.
All right. I'll take care of it from here. And I owe you for helping me. Here, Henry, take this. I'm sorry I don't have more on me. But if you're ever in Prague, come and look me up and I'll see you're well taken care of.
It's been a pleasure, Sir Anselm. Godspeed.
Whoa, 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 the helmet thing. What was that? What did I get? I got a... Oh, you gave me his hat, okay. It doesn't go with the armor, definitely not. But actually, I almost bought one of those. I did. I almost bought one of those. I did. I wasn't totally sure it was me. I don't think it goes with the shirt either. I think I need a different outfit than the shirt from Stephanie, to be honest. Honestly, I was kind of expecting you to, I don't know, ask for my help. The thing is, Are you going to ride off and sort of storm the castle? Because there's a lot of them. There's at least 1, 2... I think there's 3 or 4 armoured guards. Plus there's the robber baron. And there's a load of other little bandits as well. You're going to need help. And I'd offer to help. But honestly, I'm on a day off. Believe it or not. It may not... I mean, I would... Honestly, though, if you wanted help, I probably bloody would. Because that's my nature. But you don't. Oh, all right then. I will also admit there's a little side of me. There's this tiny little side of me wanting those dice. Yes, there is. There's one little side of me wants the dice. Although my guess is he wants to go and take revenge and take the dice. They're probably, you know what? They probably do belong to him. I, on the other hand, need to keep my eyes open for special dice, because apparently we can use them. Or at least I could use them there when surrounded by bandits. That doesn't necessarily mean a lot, I suppose. I'm keeping my eyes out for special dice. However, right now, I want to get back to Rattay and give Sir Hans the good news, clean up a little, and then go and see Sir Radzig. I was planning on going and seeing him first thing this morning. I'm probably going to get to Rattay at about 9 in the morning, so I could still do that, but I'm going to be on fumes. Yes, I am. It's only been 2 days, though. I mean, it's not like I've been MIA for forever, is it? Yeah, roast duck. I'm going to buy some roast duck and some roast chicken. Now, I'm really curious now as to whether or not that lowers my energy. Yes, I am. I could, of course, still use some wine. I mean, you know, that's still an option. Right, let's check this out. My energy is 71. Energy 71. Let's eat some roast duck. Energy 71. No, my energy still goes down. It still goes down. I don't get any negative effects. By that, you mean I don't get ill. But I still lose the energy. I still lose the energy. I get the nourishment and I get the energy penalty, which sort of sucks. Yes, it does. So in which case, I could just boost the energy a little. I shouldn't worry too much. I do have a potion for this, but there's nothing like a good night's sleep. It's just right now, I don't think I'm going to be getting anything like a good night's sleep. No, I don't. So I tell you what, let's just... One for the road. Nourishment is up there. So I'm still on my cabbage diet if I want to be as energetic as possible. You know what? What time is it? Alright, just the laundry. Just the laundry. Just the laundry.
I'm interested in your services.
I want to get
And what
back
do you
to
want?
Rattay, talk to Hans, and then go and speak to Sir Radzig. Yes, I do.
Get myself fixed up a bit.
I'm not sure if it's because I'm sprinting everywhere or I'm wearing lots and lots of armour, or it's just the time of day. I mean, maybe it's the time of day, but that trip was remarkably uneventful. Yes, it was. I suppose it's the time of day, probably. I'm going to find... Right, he's probably in the bloody tavern or in the bath
God be with you, Henry.
house. Yes, thank you. Let's go see his room first. Check his room. I sort of... Excuse me. I normally find him drinking somewhere. I have a sneaking suspicion that is going to be the case again. Okay, that's his room normally. Where would he eat? I'm guessing he would normally eat. No, this is Sir Radzig. Sir Radzig stays over here. All right, okay. Sir Radzig, I will be with you in a short while, sir. I'm just doing a quick favour for Sir Hans. Yes, I am. I brought him something. I will be with you shortly. As soon as I figure out where the hell he is, he says, already knowing it's probably at the bar.
Yeah.
Is he here? Yes, he is. Of course, the question now is, has he been here all night, or did he just get up really, really early? Hello.
Greetings. What do you need?
What? I got your necklace, mate.
I've got that necklace.
Excellent news! I'm not going to ask you how you did it. Here's a reward for you. Now you can carry on with your next task.
Yeah,
I want you to sneak the jewellery into Carolina's trunk along with this letter.
Can't I just hand them to her?
Oh, God.
You cannot. Under no circumstances must she find out who sent them. Otherwise the whole secret admirer ploy is fucked. Oh, and by the way, Henry, watch out for the butcher. He keeps a very close eye on his daughter, and if he catches you sniffing around, well, may all the saints preserve you. Once you've delivered the things, wait a day, and then come back and see me.
See you later.
Wait a
One
day.
beer for me.
Wait a day. And come back and see. Dude, this is... I got the necklace for you. Surely that is... Really? Wait a day. Someone's going to walk into the back of my horse and then scream at me.
Hey, Henry's come to see
Yeah,
us.
stop trying to walk into my horse. I know you. I've seen you walk into my horse several times. Wait a day and... Once you've... Oh. Really? All right. Well, I better hope that in a day's time I can sneak back here from whatever important task Sir Radzig sends me on to... Okay. Let's just check the place out. Oh, this is private. This is private. Sorry. Okay. I'm going to have... Can't open the door.
Hell was that?
Oh, someone's coming out. I've got to place this in a chest. Not that one. Okay then. Well, I'm not going to do this during the day, am I? I'm not going to do this during the bloody day. Okay. He didn't say I had to do it right now, did he? He did not say, you must do this right now. It's critically important, and he wants me to sneak it into the chest. There is absolutely no... There's no way I'm sneaking through here in the middle of the day. Why is it? He's a lord, but every time I hang around with him, I feel like we spend our entire time behaving like thieves and thugs. Really does seem to be a thing with him, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Is this the butcher's? This could be the butcher's. This is the churchyard. Yes, this is the... What are you doing? Hired hand. Hello?
I'm honoured that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
You sound like a friend of mine. Never mind. I just wanted to know what you were doing and if you were going to be here for long. I just want to see if I can quickly nip this letter in there. You know. No, you're just going to hang around. I'm going to go and be pious or something. Yes, pay my respects to the dead sort of thing. Okay, then. I probably should have changed to something a little quieter. The noble... Oh, it's on pebbles. Everything's on pebbles. I should just stop putting stuff on pebbles. Hello.
What's that?
Okay, this is probably not where I'm supposed to be. No, I was thinking it would go into the back door of the butcher's. But that's not going to be as easy as that, right? I am going to have to come back here during the night time. Not that that's a huge surprise. I just wondered if there was like a convenient... I mean, he said I needed to place it in Sneak the necklace and letter into Carolina's trunks. It's almost certainly upstairs in her bedroom. I'm going to have to do this while she's asleep, probably. Yes, I am. That is going to take nightfall and some planning, probably. Yeah, almost certainly. I mean, the downside is when it's nighttime, everyone's sleeping in their beds. And, oh, God, is her trunk going to be locked?
Greetings.
There's a little side of me thinks you should do it during the day while nobody's upstairs in the bedrooms. But you have to get up there to the... You know what? No, nighttime. Let's go and talk to Sir Radzig. I've had my rest and recuperation. I've had a couple of days of me time. I'm going to report for duty. Yes, I am. I'm sure I'll be back in Rattay one evening and can sort that out for Sir Hans. Yes, indeed. Sir Radzig! Hello! Sir!
There's the man. Good work, Henry.
Thank you, sir.
I tell you to take a well-earned rest, but unfortunately I need one more thing from you.
Whatever you
Oh, I
command.
kind of took...
Jezhek refuses to talk to us. The stubborn bastard's asking to see you.
Me?
Indeed. Normally I'd send for Captain Burner to beat it out of him, but then I told myself that if he's so keen to speak to you...
I'll try to get something out of him. Where is he?
He's locked up in the tower. Bernard will give you the key.
Very well, sir.
Okay. I've been... No, okay, brilliant. Right, okay, yeah, I took a couple of days rest anyway. I was told to do so by Fafar. Technically, he said rest and return to Rattay, but I returned to Rattay and rested. And technically, he didn't say take a couple of days to rest. But come on, after everything I've done, a rest is a couple of days. Surely. Surely. He says... Well, he seemed happy. He didn't seem upset with me. That's the important thing. Let's go see Bernard, and get the key. I wonder if he's got his armour fixed up from the beating I gave him. I wonder if he's fixed up after the beating I gave him. He looks a bit dented, but he looks a little better, actually. No, his stuff doesn't look as bad, although I think it always did look a little dented. Sorry, yeah, sorry, I was...
God grant you health. How may I help
I
you?
was just checking in on you. I need the key to... Yes.
I need the key to Jezhek's cell.
So Sir Radzig let him have his way in the end. He should have let me beat some answers out of him.
Maybe. No wonder he doesn't talk to you. I wouldn't presume to question him. Don't... No. Let's... I'm beginning to get on with Bernard, so just...
Don't take it that way. He probably wants to talk to me because he reckons he can hoodwink me. But that's where he's wrong.
Just try not to mess it up. Here's that key.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right. No. Okay, anyway.
Take care.
Yes, I will. Right. So, let's go and speak to Jezhek. He's in the rat house jail, right? He is in the rat house jail. Yeah. All that glistens charred me with Jezhek's interrogation, and he's in the jail. Of course he is. Where else would he be? Just, I can't remember if he said, we've locked him up in the tallest tower. Well, I can remember he didn't say that, but, it's the sort of thing you imagine people saying in fairy tales. When in actual fact, people rarely get locked up in towers unless they're very, very important. And by important, I mean rich. Or related to rich people. Everybody else gets put in a dungeon. Well, a jail cell. Even dungeon's kind of romantic, really, isn't it? I say romantic. I'm using that word in a very literal sense, not in its more sort of nice... I'm going to shut up and go and interrogate the prisoner. Okay. Without pushing this guard out of the way. Now, which cell did we... Okay, not that one. Apparently not that one. Unlock! Okay, don't try and run away. Please don't try and run away. I'm not in the mood, okay?
Well, finally, I've had quite a wait.
Why
It's
do you
been
want to
2
talk to me, of
days,
all
dude.
people?
I put you in here
You
2
brought me
days ago.
here. You should consider it an honor.
What?
If hanging around in a damp dungeon with a condemned man is your idea of honor,
You're not seeing the bright side. You can be the one who uncovers a conspiracy against the king for your master. You don't get an opportunity like that every day. It did cross my mind, though, that it might be nice to get some assurances for my cooperation. After all, I'm the one the Margrave unjustly declared the scourge of the land and expelled from Moravia. They even pulled my beautiful castle down. It was the necessity of making a living that forced me to take some liberties.
Yeah, blah, blah. Are you questioning the authority of the Margrave? You may be right, but sticks to the point. Just...
do you really want to question the authority of the Margrave?
I've always been loyal to the crown, but what can I do when the Margrave stole my fief?
That's not why we're here. I don't care about your conflict with the Margrave. It's your crimes against the king I'm worried about. The king you say you've always been so loyal to.
Very well, ask me anything you want. I won't be obstructive.
What I want to know most of all is who's behind it. Who were you making those forgeries for?
Do you think I couldn't have handled it all myself?
I'm not trying to insult you. It's just not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as usual. So I let those crimps in Sasau recruit me.
Recruit you into what?
Crimps.
I didn't inquire too much. In this business, you don't ask too many questions. But when they found out I wasn't just anybody, they put me in charge of the counterfeiting. A foreigner by the name of Eric gave me instructions. But for sure, he isn't the chief. And there's someone highly placed at the monastery who's mixed up in it too. But I don't know who.
Okay, how did you find out about the crimp? What are the crimps?
How did you come to hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago, and they said they were heading for Sasau, that armed men were being recruited, and they'll hire anyone.
Okay.
Old friends? Who were they?
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messengers in Moravia together.
Nice friends you keep.
I was in dispute with the Margrave. A man in my position finds himself mixed up with all sorts.
And then what?
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work, honest or otherwise. We rode to Sasau and met with the recruiters. It didn't take long to realize I was a nobleman fallen on hard times, not some common peasant.
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Eric, and he told me what was needed. They set up the workshop, got the men, the supplies, everything.
Oh. Out of curiosity,
This Eric, you reckon he's not the one in charge?
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive young pup. And he's always going on about his lord, though he never mentioned him by name.
Where can I find this Eric? You must have had some meeting place.
He used to come to the workshop unannounced. And after what's happened, I doubt he'll be showing his face there again.
Right.
Crimps? You're telling me this Eric is recruiting armed men in Sasau?
Well, it seems so. I was giving the recruiters some of the coins to do it. The fake ones, of course.
Where can I find the recruiting gang?
That's tricky. It was my friends who led me to them. We met with them in the woods next to Sasau. It's about who you know, as always.
You said you gave them money. Where was that?
They'd ride to the mine gallery to see me. I don't suppose you'd find them there now.
If you say so.
Right. Oh, completed? No. This is not completed. Report to Sir Radzig. We will. Yes, we will. Tell me about this dignitary from the monastery. Yeah.
This highly placed person at the monastery. What can you tell me about him?
I've no idea who he is, only that he's no small fry. After all, he handles the exchange of the forgeries in Passau.
I see. Is there anything else at all you can tell me about him?
No, he was supposed to supply me with materials too, but he backed out. Eric said he probably got cold feet.
All right.
That'll do me for the moment.
Will you put in a word for me with Sir Radzig? I'll swear allegiance to him if he'll have me. I'm sick of being a renegade.
You're a criminal. I'll have to think about it. I can... Yeah. He's a sleazeball, but he might be a useful sleazeball. I'll think about it.
I have to think about it. I don't want to annoy Sir Radzig.
Yeah, I mean, he could. Can I lock it? I mean, he could be useful, couldn't he? Okay, gents. I need to go and see Sir Radzig. Anytime. Okay, guys. Guys, just come on! One of you go first! Okay, I saw Sir Radzig coming up here. Sir Radzig! Hello! Oh, hello?
So what have you learned?
I've
All
learned the
sorts of
guards
things.
here can't handle stairs.
There's some foreigner called Eric behind the counterfeiting ring, and someone highly placed at the monastery.
The monastery? Really?
That's what Jezhek claimed.
So it's worse than I thought. If this is true, we'll have to proceed with the utmost caution.
Why? Can't we just go to the monastery to investigate?
No. If the church is truly involved, I have no authority.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, you got to be careful there, I suppose. You can't just storm in, waving swords around, screaming, "Where are the bloody counterfeiting machines?" But he's a criminal. What will you do? He's... okay.
So what will you do?
I'll have to think about it. It won't be an easy nut to crack. I'll have to consult with Hanush. And what of this Eric? Who is he?
I don't know, but he's recruiting armed men in Sasau and forming an army.
Damn. So it looks like Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
It most certainly wasn't, sir. And what's more, Sir Jezhek is convinced this Eric is only a go-between, and there's someone bigger behind him.
You should return to Sasau and take a closer look at those recruiters. If they're going to attack, we must find out sooner than last time.
It might not be as straightforward as that. So Jezhek didn't know them and has no idea how to find them.
You'll have to manage somehow, my lad. Don't tell me there's an armed force amassing here and nobody knows anything. Go to Sasau and try to find them.
I'm not sure where to start, sir.
Then ask around the alehouses and inns, or at the Rathaus. Someone must have heard something. These things can't be entirely kept in the dark.
See, this
Whatever
is...
you do, be careful, Henry. And best not mention my name.
Okay.
It would attract unwelcome attention. What we want is for the crimps to take you for just another village lad they can lure into their gang.
All right, sir. I'll try to blend in as best I can.
I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I know of no one else who could help as much as you can now.
I promised Jezhek he could make a deal with you. Did I? No, I didn't. No, bloody didn't. You do with him what you want to do. He could be useful, I suppose. No, I didn't. Okay.
As you command, sir.
I didn't promise anything, because if I say I promise something, he's going to get mad at me, and rightfully so. I didn't promise. I said I'd ask. But, you know. So, I've got to go to the alehouses and try to blend in, and I hope like hell they forget the last time I turned up dressed like, well, shiny metal... Well, I'm not even going to describe what I actually kind of look like. If you... Okay, I'm sorry. Go, just... So I have to blend in as one of the village... Just a... I mean, that's not blending. Could I... I mean, if I take off... I mean, even that's not blending, is it? I really do need to sort of just... You know... Wait. Yeah, I need... No, that's too much, isn't it? I mean, even the spurs. Let's have a look. Oh, God, you know... Okay, right. Let's have a look. I need to remove that. I could wear that, right? I mean, the gambeson, maybe. Yeah, maybe a sword. Yeah, boots would be a good idea. Boots would be a jolly good idea, actually, now that I think about it. Did I have some... Workman's. I've got warhorse shoes. Maybe they'll be just the thing. fashionable, dirty, fashionable blue bloody hose. Oh, right. We could go for that. That probably doesn't look too bad. Let's have a look. Yeah, I could get away with those. Although I have to say, I sort of almost feel like I should. I mean, this is kind of fashionable, but it's also I don't look like a knight. That's the important thing, isn't it? It's important that I don't look like a knight. I've got to blend in. Yeah, that looks way too much like a trained warrior, apart from the legs, doesn't it? Though it's a bit too. I mean, that's some pretty good stuff as well. It really is. No, I think that's probably that would do. I do have noble shoes, but I think fashionable is one thing. You could be a fashionable person wearing a gambeson. There's no reason you wouldn't wear a gambeson. It's just somebody hanging around Sasau, is there? I've seen loads of people in them. Right, that's what I'm going for. I'm gonna leave this there. Right, so I have got my Sasau outfit. Of course, I have to get to Sasau, and it's probably a good idea if I get there in one piece. Call me crazy, but alive is generally a slightly more useful condition than dead when it comes to infiltrating anything except perhaps the graveyard. This might sound a little crazy, but I kind of want to swing by Merhojed and find out what the situation is there. It says I should wait until the situation clears up, but I'm getting fed up of waiting. I know it's only been a few days, but you know, I could just swing by and check. Normally I'd just go west from Ledechko and go through, but I could just go north to Talmberg, across to Merhojed, not to Talmberg, up to the, towards Talmberg, swing by Merhojed and then swing down. I kind of want to know what the hell's going on. I want to check in on my patients. Yes, I do. Besides, this means I'm then riding in from the north, which is not the direction the envoy of Sir Radzig would take, you see. Cunning plan. Although I'm probably going to be riding into town wearing armour. I need to speak to the bailiff, and probably I want to speak to him dressed as slightly more important than a peasant. But when I talk to the people at the inn, I want to blend. Everything looks fine.
God be with you, Henry.
Yes, thank you. Everything looks pretty good. Is that the guy? I can't remember his name. That's Matthias. This is Johann. Okay, he doesn't want to talk to me. It's not Johann I want to speak to. I want to speak to... It was you, wasn't it? You were called... No, not Vincent. No, it wasn't Vincent. It was... Oh... He lived around here. And that was where the prisoner was kept, wasn't it? So this was where the prisoner was kept. It's his house. Now I need to bloody well find him. Is he in his... Oh, there he is. He was in his house. Okay. Hey! Melikar! How you doing?
My respects to you, sir.
How are things going? I found out what...
How's it looking, Melikar?
I'm glad to see you, Henry. I'd like to thank you again. Everyone is cured. It's nothing short of a miracle.
Brilliant!
Oh, that's a relief. You've suffered enough. We've all suffered enough.
God's truth. You know, the folk here are truly grateful. They'd have you and Nicodemus canonized if they could. They brought me gifts for the two of you. I wasn't keen on the idea at first. We're not left with much since the livestock died. But since you're here...
No. You keep it. Seriously, what? Unless it's like, I don't know. I can't even think what you'd give me. Especially if it's money or something like that, you keep it. I have got more money than I know what to do with at the moment. And I'm not wearing my chainmail, am I? No, I'm not. Okay. No.
No. I can't possibly accept that. Give it all back, Melikar. With my thanks.
That's kind of you. I'm glad you appreciate our situation. Things are tough, all right.
I understand. I'm just glad everything turned out well.
So am I, lad. So am I. Farewell.
Alright, brilliant. So everything's fine here. Where is... Oh, there it is. Okay, just forgot to put my chainmail on. Looked a bit odd, didn't it? Right, excellent, brilliant. And... yes! It's off the list of things to bug the snot out of me. Brilliant. And I have to say, I think it only added about an hour to my journey. I made absolutely excellent time. I mean, really, I got no trouble whatsoever. Although I suspect a lot of that comes down to the fact that I'm riding a fast horse and wearing an awful lot of armour. There's something about being heavily armed that does tend to make your journey somewhat uneventful, generally speaking. Right. So that uneventful trip... Wait a minute. Are those bandits and guards? That means some of these people... Oh, God. Are actually friendlies. I should probably help them out. What do you bet? I get there and realise some of them are not. Okay. Actually, who have we got here?
What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you?
Okay. Right, no. It is... I think the guy in green's guard. I'm stuck on something. Yeah, he is a guard. Brilliant. I've got friends. I'm all right. I probably should have changed to mace on you, but honestly, I find when I'm fighting multiple opponents, it's better to kiss it with a sword. Hello. Oh no, you're one of the guys. You're one of the good guys. Sorry. I am really sorry, mate.
What's the matter? Come on.
Okay, why aren't you guys hitting him in the back? Hit him in the back, guys. Hit him in the back. Hit him in the back. Hit him. Why are they not? Okay, you know what? I will hit him in the front then. I'm keeping his attention so that you can hit him in the back. Okay? See? Oh, more. There's more. Is one of them running off? Is that one of them? I'll get him. Look at this. Sprinting past you all. You're out of shape, guys. You're out of shape.
Yeah.
See? Definitely out of shape. There you go. Aren't you glad I came along? Right. Let's see what they got. Have I tried that one? I think I have. That looks pretty bad. Like, I'm gonna... Oh, God. Yeah, that's... Actually, that's almost better than the other one, because I think there's more visibility at the bottom, although not as much at the top. The big problem is you end up looking down when you're locked onto your opponent and you start striking and things. It actually has a tendency to dip your head without your choice. And if you get knocked around or hit, you get smashed around like this, and you can't see the weapon they raise above their head. I'm giving lessons on the problem of visibility to my horse. But it's true. So you're trying to look at the sword he's holding above his head to judge when he's attacking, and it's really hard to do so. Honestly, I'm not a big... Oh, actually, I'm going to give that to you, aren't I? Yes. I'm not a big fan of visors. No, I'm not. Really... Just a big knot, actually. Okay, so it wasn't exactly uneventful, but the event in question did kind of happen because I engaged with it. Although I suspect had I just tried to ride through, they would have probably noticed and engaged. They were pretty heavily armed as well, although in this case, I did have some help. Although not that much. Did you notice how they really weren't putting much effort into chasing them down? It was like, oh, he's running away. Get him. Yes, I'm running too. I'm running as fast as I can. I do hope I get there before you. Oh no, that other person's sprinting faster than me. That's terrible. I won't get a chance to fight more. Oh dear. Yeah. The run that only guards can master. The run that says, I'm running quickly and yet not proceeding with much haste. Right, bailiff. Let's talk to the bailiff. That's the bailiff. That's the Sasau scribe. Have I?
I'm honoured that you should come to me.
Have I purchased everything that you had to offer? I believe so. I've read all of these apparently. Yes, I have. Okay, that's fair enough. I'm looking for more things to practice my reading upon.
God be with you.
I've got a few questions for you, bailiff, if you don't mind. Have you been having some trouble around here?
And what business is it of yours? Did someone complain?
Okay, that's a little...
Who sent you here?
No one complained, though I'd be interested to know why you think they might. It was Lord Radzig who sent me.
He said don't mention that!
Some unsavoury characters are holed up round here.
Begging your pardon, but what the devil does Sir Radzig care about it? And I keep hearing the same from Sir Sebastian. And he's got no dog in this fight either.
Sir Sebastian. Maybe I should talk to Sir Sebastian. Maybe I should. Right, so, I mean, Sir Radzig said don't mention his name, but obviously he probably didn't mean I shouldn't mention it to the bailiff, because the bailiff probably knows anyway already. But maybe I shouldn't be mentioning it to Sir Sebastian, although he probably knows as well. But let's...
You have an inn, and the horse trails cross here. There must be many travellers come seeking work, and not all of them honest men.
Aye, it's true. Bedlam has broken out once or twice, and restoring order was no easy matter.
Has there been anything like that lately?
No. It's been quiet here lately. But now that I think about it, I don't recall coming across anyone here like that.
Nobody looking for soldiering work, maybe as a merchant's guard?
There's always one or two like that. But if they don't get the job, they move on.
Okay.
Sir Sebastian? Who's that?
Sebastian Baron von Berg. He's here under monastery law to protect us against all this unrest in the land.
Why should he care about the city?
I get the feeling he doesn't like him.
That's not his jurisdiction, is it?
Quite true. I'm in charge of this city, but he keeps telling me I've got cutthroats hiding around here, and I should be more vigilant. The goal of the man.
Right, I've agreed to help Sir Sebastian out by killing some bandits just north of here. Would it be a good idea to get on his good side?
Hey, Henry's come to see you.
Yes, I have. Hello.
I heard some recruiters are meeting in Sasau. Seemed likely they get up to mischief and people might complain.
Do you think that people here complain and I don't do my job?
No.
Nothing of the sort. Old Lederman's the only one that comes complaining, but I pay no heed to him.
Lederman.
And what does this Lederman complain about?
Lederman is our local tanner. Lives by the quarry, which is where, well, some youngsters go there to wrestle.
They go there to fight and that doesn't bother you?
Why would it bother me? Much better to brawl there than in the tavern. At least in the quarry they can't damage anything but each other. And my catchpoles go by there from time to time to keep an eye on things.
Okay, so that might be another potential lead.
Have you heard any talk of strangers in the town? Maybe people acting oddly?
Nothing worth mentioning. Sure, there's been some talk about the miller. Folks saying they've been seeing him doing this or that, or people visiting him at night, but he's never done anything. He's a decent enough man for a miller.
I'll try asking him if he's heard anything.
He lives on the other side of the river, by the bogs. But don't go getting your hopes up. He might not be able to help.
Yeah, millers. They're usually somewhat involved in the more, shall we say, clandestine activities.
Thank you, Bailiff.
Good luck then.
Yeah, so I might want to talk to Sir Sebastian before I adopt my I'm just an average guy persona. And I am wondering whether or not it might be a good idea to get on his good side a little. I did promise him that I would clear some bandits out, didn't I? I could just head off up. Oh, I tell you what, before I head off anywhere, where was the armourer? Let's sell some of this stuff I got from that random encounter there and lighten the load. Oh, actually, you're the one carrying the load, so I'll lighten your load. I decided to buy some leather gloves. If I'm actually trying to blend in and look like a local lad, but one that wants to be recruited as, you know, basically as a bandit, I might want to look a little capable of some combat. So I'm wondering whether I should just sort of go for the gambeson and just remove the obviously good stuff and just kind of, you know, rely more on that sort of a look. So I've got a bit of chain. Maybe the chainmail's too much. I don't know. I want to look the part, don't I? I want to look like a local lad that's capable of taking care of himself. But, anyway, so I got some gloves because, you know, they could be useful. I think I'm just going to go and clear that bandit camp before I talk to Sir Sebastian, though. I really do. Let's do something nice for him, and then hopefully he'll feel a little more obliged to divulge information that might be useful to my inquiries. I'm mildly tempted to check in on that robber baron camp while I'm here to see if my friend Sir Erhard has actually you know, gone off and given them a good seeing to. But, unfortunately, I don't have many hours of daylight left, so I really want to get to that bandit camp and deal with them and get back to Sasau. I'm hoping I can get back before Sir Sebastian retires for the evening, get the information I need from him, and then go to the inn, get changed, and talk to the people there before they all go to bed. That is my plan. There are some other people I need to talk to. I'll worry about that once I'm through this forest. There are a lot of potential hiding places and good ambush points here, although it seems like I made it through without any major problem. Right, so now all I do is swing up the road, keeping to the left until eventually I see some buildings high up and a junction ahead. There should be some bandits close by. Okay, I've got some houses over there, which means I should see, some buildings up ahead. And then there's a junction. And then I'm pretty close to where I should find bandits. Yes, indeed. Okay. Let's just see if we can spot them before they spot us. Okay, those are tents. Alright. Okay, that does seem to be some... Yeah. Okay, I see at least 3. One over there at the camp, and can I pick them off one at a time? Or at least...
What's that?
Oh, okay, what? Alright. Is he just going to come walking out onto the road here?
What's that?
That was an arrow between the shoulder.
Alarm!
What?
Raise the alarm!
Don't raise the
Watch out!
bloody alarm. Don't raise the bloody alarm. Oh.
Over here! Where is it?
He's wearing lighter armor than I am. He's wearing lighter armor than I am. Okay. Does it not occur to any of you to run away without raising the alarm so I don't get this urge to chase you down? I'm not saying I wouldn't chase you down. I mean, you know, I might. I'm just saying, just run away next time. Run away. Leather jerkin. Do you think a leather jerkin might be... They're pretty ugly. I mean, if I could find some decent leather jerkins, I might actually think about wearing one of those to look like a mercenary. I'll tell you what, let's take it just in case, right? And then for the rest, let's just take some stuff to sell. Although, again, really not a huge issue anymore. Good grief, did we come... Alright, that's 1 down. I saw at least 2 more. I'm wondering if I could do long distance arrows. Just try it. Oh god. I'm noisy as hell, aren't I?
What a shitty thing. I need a good scrap to cheer me up.
You need a scrap? Alright. Oh, I missed.
Well now, look what's come crawling out of some rock.
I missed again.
Alarm!
Okay. Wait. I'm drawing my sword.
Is that the best you can do?
Could be. Or maybe that. There's also that. I mean, that's an option, isn't it? And that will be a combo, and it knocks you down. Oh, that is... Okay. Although, I'm not totally sure I'm taking advantage of... Oh, God. There's your friend. There's your friend. Okay, let's get this one dead as fast as... Oh, God. He got a Master Strike.
Hey. You're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Raise the alarm!
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
no.
Two arms! Get over here!
Come on, let's wait.
Had enough of life, have ya?
Probably.
Come here, Raise the alarm!
I should probably switch to mace. Probably switch to mace against these guys. Oh my god! That's the guy I really need to... Okay. Okay, I'm going to be stunned, actually, aren't I? Okay. Come on!
Well now.
Oh, no. They're behind you, they're behind you.
Is that all you got?
All of you, gather here.
Oh,
Raise the alarm.
okay, there's too many of them. Okay, no. Oh, no. Ah.
Quick.
That's not what I wanted. I want to focus on the one I can probably take because he's got worse armor, so maybe I can... Oh, God.
What's him up?
Oh, God. Oh, no. Where's the other one? Oh, God, there he is. There he... Yeah, probably. Come on. Come on. Okay.
You'll get what for.
Right, I really want to change to mace, I think, but mace has just got no reach, and when I'm fighting this many, oh, God. Ah! I found...
Come here, little bollocks.
I never actually have much use with mace when I'm fighting lots of people. Oh, I'm stuck in a bush. I'm stuck in an actual bush.
I'll slay you.
Oh, my God. Oh, God. Come on, get him, get this one. Right, you've got one. You got a head crack. Oh, what the hell was that? God, I hate that.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Let's do his friend, because his friend should be weaker. His friend. Oh, but his friend does have... Okay. His friend does have a strong helmet on, though. Okay. Okay, you got him. Oh, God. Let's get him and attack him on where he's weakest. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, God, there's another one.
Is that all you got? You'll get
Oh, God. Push him. Get him where he's weakest, which is lower down. Oh, God. No, God, he got a master strike on you. Oh, God. What the hell was... I heard it. Instinctively defending myself off. Oh, God. Come on. Oh, God, I'm being attacked from the side.
Is that the best you can do?
Okay, I might want to focus on this guy now. And I'm going to switch. This is probably a bad idea. But this is the... Okay. Bam! 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 Where's the other guy? Where's the other guy? I don't want to let him go. I do not want to let him go. Get back here, you bum! You gave me so much bloody grit. Okay.